In the quiet morning light of his ancestral home, a young man named Sir Nosferatu sat in thoughtful preparation for his first day at Simmermore University. Though his name echoed with ancient lineage and whispered legends, today he was merely a student ready to learn, question, and shape the future with the shadows of familial history behind him. His first official interaction was with the front desk receptionist Nana Oculus, who was already having a bad day. Sir greeted her with what he believed was charm, even referring to her as Sugar Lips. "I'll show you, Sugar Lips," she shouted as she launched herself from behind the desk in his direction. Nana stormed after Sir, chasing him into the coffee shop next door before retreating with a glare that lingered like smoke. Breathless, Sir leaned against the table, struck by the hurricane of a woman and the fire that burned behind her eyes. He felt something rare, honest, unfiltered rage. To him it was electric. He believed he was in for a treat, but what he didn't yet understand was that her fury was boundless, and so, too, was his growing affection. Sir had swiftly fallen for the fire that burned within Nana, unaware that her fury was real, and it was dangerous. He learned this quickly, though, and kept his distance, watching her silently from afar. However, like a moth to the flame, he could not resist her. Sir had rehearsed the moment for months, but when Nana spoke her name, something shifted. She didn't recognize him, yet he knew her every move. As they talked, his charm held, but beneath it a storm brewed. The thrill of secrecy twisted into unease. He had stepped into the light, but the shadows he carried were not done with him. Luckily for Nana, a barista and fellow student, Mystical Ginny, happened to be working the counter. Sir had changed into his uniform, and his hair had grown out, but Mystical never forgets a face, especially one last seen mid-chaos on orientation day. Nana erupted, storming across the room and hurling her drink into Sir's face. He screamed with regret, but it fell on deaf ears. The fire he once admired now burned straight through him. What followed was pure chaos. Nana's wrath surged through every gesture, every word, every blow, an unstoppable force unleashed. Sir, caught in the storm he'd summoned, could do nothing but endure it. As the dust settled from their class, Sir Nosferatu and Nana Oculus found themselves seated side by side in Dean Heron Nix's office under fire. The verdict was 1 week of detention together. Two volatile forces, bound by consequence, learning that sometimes the real enchantment isn't spell or sparks, it's in surviving each other. In the days that followed, Sir's inner monologue was relentless. Be nice. Beg sweet Nana for forgiveness if you have to. And begged he did, because as much as he adored her fury, the thought of life without Nana's fire was suddenly too much to bear.